Hello, Star Strikers community. This is Blitzerg. Um, I know I have not been as active as I personally want to be, but I was looking through some old stuff and I found a super sick replay on my old old PC. And I mean it's a pro game 4v4. It's got 8 great players here when we're gonna get started. I mean, it's kind of like gonna be refreshing. I hope it's refreshing because it's something we haven't seen in a while. Um, I know personally I miss these games. This is probably one of the best games I've ever played in. I mean, it's got Titanium, Blitzerg, Robotic, Kolos on one team versus TK, Serve, Kaioken, and Jeggle. So as you can see, it's a super high level game. Um, I don't know how old it is. I know it's super old. I mean, Kyle is still playing regularly at this point, and so is Robotic. But anyway, it should be a fun game. I've got some music going. I hope it's not too loud. It took some work getting set up, so hopefully it's not fucked up. I just want to say a few things. I wanted to get this casted earlier, but there's like snowstorms and I mean shit's crazy, and that guy on the street corners holds up the sign that say the world's gonna end. And anyway, so I'm gonna get casted this morning. It's pretty early. It's like I don't know. It's like 8 a.m. for me. I think I don't know. I haven't even looked at the clock since I woke up. But I apologize if I'm kind of all over the place with my thoughts. I mean, went to bed last night at 2 a.m. and I'm up at like 7 a.m. So not much sleep like I should be. But this is just such a great game, and I'm pretty excited. Just a few things to talk about before we jump right into this would be that this was in an era back when I played Drone, and Drone was a strong unit in my opinion. Robotic was probably the best queen, and Kolos and Titanium were arguably the best offensive duo. However, on the red team, you can see they have Jeggle and Cervantes, absolute offensive powerhouses back in the day. I mean, not to discredit Jeggle, still an extremely strong offensive player. In pro games, I mean, this guy is pretty much unstoppable. I would say the weakest link would be TK. I don't know why he's playing Viking, but for whatever reason, I don't. I mean, I don't know. And you got Kaioken on the Ghost. I don't know. I don't think you can see him, but Kaioken's on the Ghost. So I would say my team, Blitzerg's team, has a stronger unit composition to start. But in pro games like this, I mean, anything can happen. So let's get underway here. Cervantes is going to take this ball. Looking for a lane down here. Ooh, Kolos with a nice blink push, though, to get him. A little bit of a scrum here. Kolos with some nice dribbling. Going to come out with it. Titanium with the ball here. Oops, sorry. Dribbling around. Probably going to pass it to Robotic. Yeah, just switching the field here a little bit. He's just dribbling. Ooh, nice juke there to open up the pass to Titanium. Titanium gets sniped, though, by Kaioken. Good snipe. Myself, Blitzerg, and Titanium trying to get possession of the ball. Titanium just kicks it forward to where Kolos can hopefully get it. Town Crier in the corner here. Oh, up to Kaioken. Oh, with a good Nidus, though. Up to Robotic. Should be an easy goal. Oh, but Robotic misses it. Scrum comes out with Blitzerg, myself. Robotic with a nice grab there. Getting up near the goal and just punching it in. Hold on, I'm sorry. Stupid YouTube ads. Sorry about that. Okay, back into the game here. I need a better camera. My camera is no bueno. Use Robotics camera. Okay, so Kaioken with the ball. He's probably going to pass it up to Jeggle, looking for Town Crier. I have potential for a Nidus, but no, Titanium's going to get the push, but Jeggle's going to get right back. Some sideline play here. Ooh, Robotic in a really bad situation. Is he going to get it? No, he's not. Oh, he is. I don't even know how that happened. Kaioken very quick on the push. and the snipe, creating a really solid opportunity, but Titanium, solid push. Blitzerg up to Robotic. Robotic just going to look for a lane up to the top or down here to the bottom. Gives it to Titanium. Myself up to Titanium quickly. Probably a little too quick. Robotic just getting that one out of pressure. Oh. Oh. That is some OP synergy right there. I think that was planned. Robotic has the ball now. Up to Kolos, down to Titanium. A little bit of stop antics there. That was pretty cool. Kolos now with full energy. Probably going to pulse Jeggle. Notice how Titanium stunned him, realizing that that was his only option of advancing. But Jeggle, really solid there, getting possession of that ball. Robotic and Serve is going to be a pretty strong duel the entire game. Robotic getting that one away from Serve. Kolos now a 2v1, probably with a blink, yep. Robotic trying to block off that lane, but there is a Nidus up there. Yeah, I'm just going to get that and get it down Titanium. Titanium has Kolos pretty open. He should be passing. Maybe up to Robotic here with a quick... Oh, really nice from Robotic. Realizing that if he pushed quickly out of the way, he would dodge Kaioken's snipe. Really solid play. So that's 2 goals for the yellow team and 0 for the red. Let's see if the red team can really string together some offensive plays with Jeggle and Cervantes. Jeggle with a nice turret, but good push from Blitzerg. Juke around. Oh no, with a bad handoff, giving up to Cervantes. Robotic kind of misses it, but Titanium with a stun saving the day. Robotic quickly pushing and kicking at the same time. That's very, very high level there. Blitzerg up to Titanium. Ooh, Kaioken with a handoff up to Kolos. Nice blink there in front. I might have pulsed there instead of... I guess not, because now he's in position. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah, Kaioken's going to snipe it. I'm going to get a good Nidus off to retain possession. That's a really terrible pass backwards, but Robotic's going to clean up that sloppy play. I have a free lane here, but I'm going to opt to quickly pass it right to Kolos, right back to me in a 2v1. Kaioken's going to clean that up here, but he's just going to give it right back to Robotic. Robotic has multiple options. Oh no, he's going to go out of bounds. That's kind of a sloppy play right there. Kolos versus 3v1 Serve. He keeps the ball. Great play from Cervantes. Up to Jeggle though. Jeggle now with a knight, getting Nidus blocked. Down to TK. TK on the Queen now. I did not notice that, but it should be much better unit choice. Up to Serve now. I believe I have Nidus. Oh, with a great stun from Titanium. Oh, bad handoff, but a good Nidus to save that one. Ooh, and Robotic kicks it right to that turret. That was a really good turret from Jeggle. Very nice play, and that's what they really needed. This is a 2-1 game. This is a pretty good game we got going. These YouTube advertisements are killing me. I don't give a shit about like Terminator 700. Okay. Excuse me, sorry about all this. Really unprofessional. Robotic up to Titanium. Kolos getting that one. A little bit of a meta there. Kaioken coming out with that though, with a quick, good, solid push. Kolos gonna get stuck by Jeggle, but Titanium with a great stun. Almost creating a play there. Would have been very nice. Robotic's in trouble here because he's gonna get walled, but a really nice play from Kolos to get Robotic right back here. Should be an easy grab in Nidus. Yes, it is. I got Titanium open and Robotic. Oh, I'm gonna give it right away to Serve. Very bad ball handling there, but I'm gonna get a second chance here. Hopefully not gonna mess anything up. Ooh, I'm gonna give a nice little thread to Robotic. If you can notice, Robotic is really good at pushing into an open space and kicking it almost immediately. Usually 9 out of 10 times creating a breakaway here. Cervantes is pretty much an easy goal. I don't think I had 9. I'm pretty sure it was still on cooldown, so not much that could be done there. All I had to do was shoot it. So that's 2-2. Much closer game than you would expect. But, oh, good Nidus play from me here. With a great stun and a push. Good play from myself and Titanium. Good synergy. That was realizing that I had an extra second or two of time to kick the ball forward and get ahead of position. I think it was Jeggle because Titanium stunned the Ghost, so I could just kick it forward and just slot that one home right here. So it's 3-2 in favor of my team. Rusty is switching to Zealot, and Kaioken off the Ghost onto the Drone. So these are super solid unit comps, but I believe Titanium switches to Viking. Yeah, I don't understand the Viking hype. Oh, Pain's in this game, being dumb as usual, saying pasta. Okay, so this is very old replay. Kaioken up the Town Crier here. Kolos gonna win that nicely. Ooh, he's gonna charge. This would be a great play. Ooh, with a bad handoff. Would have been a fantastic play if he had pulled that one off. Robotic almost having a good recovery, but failing that play. Kaioken now dribbling up the line here. He's got plenty of space. Well, good play from myself. Pushing Cervantes back, realizing that if he blinked, I'd be in trouble, and then Nidusing. But bad handoff. Titanium can't do anything. Another easy goal. Serb just has to kick that ball in. So 3-3 now. This is a pretty good game. Very high level. Lots of solid passing and just lots of strings of plays that are. I mean, it's just a pretty good game and very high level and lots of meta. But it was also in a different era. So myself with a good Nidus. Ooh, with a thread shot. That's how you thread the needle right there. I believe that is 3 goals for me. I'm getting a phone call, but I'm not going to answer it because I feel so bad. I've interrupted this cast like 5 times. Kaioken starting with the ball here. Probably looking down towards Jeggle. That's where he's moving. Kind of a bad play by Kaioken, just kind of throwing it into the mix. Not exactly ideal, but myself on the wall here. Oh, really nice play there, getting it to Kolos. He should have a breakaway. No, he hands it off to Kaioken. Nidus here, cutting off Serv's angle. He can't do anything, but Kaioken with a really quick push, but Serv pulsing, realizing that Kaioken was in trouble, and the only way to help him would be to pulse me out of the way. Really good play. A little bit of a handoff here down the sideline. Should be able to get a breakaway. No, bit of a scrum here. Okay, up the sideline. Serv has full energy. Not sure what he's waiting for. Kolos with a Zealot missile, gonna push back 2 people. Titanium threading the needle over here to the sideline, but that kind of lets Kaioken and Jeggle reset their defense. Titanium with a sideline Viking beam. That was pretty cool. OP tits. That is so true. I'm going to get a Nidus on the sideline here. Thread it. Oh, with a great turret. This should be a goal. All because of that turret. I don't think... Okay. Misplay there from Serv. Yeah, that should have been a goal. Misplay there from Serv. Titanium pushing Serv out of the way and intercepting the ball. Great play from him. Robotic missing the grapple. This is a bad situation. Oh, but Jeggle misses the ball. Very uncharacteristic. With a good Viking stun, my Nidus is down, so he can just shoot. Yeah, so that's a goal. Good play by TK though, realizing that the Nidus was down, and so as you can see, the teamwork here is there's a lot of faith in these teammates. They expect their teammates to make good plays, and they are making good plays, and that's what a pro game's all about. Kolos here with some fancy dribbling, but he's gonna lose it to the Nidus. I realized that Serv is already just pushed, so it's an easy Nidus. This Viking versus Probe is not ideal for Titanium. I'm not sure why he's staying on the Viking. Serv getting around me, but I realize he's pushed, so I can just Nidus easily and get past him. Blitzerg up to Robotic, looking down towards Titanium. See, as you can see, I'm gonna pause real quick. I'm gonna rewind just a little bit because I think this is important. This is what I mean by faith. If you watch Robotic here, hold on. Nowadays, if this was me or Lul or Fusion or Rab or whoever, there would be dribbling right here, right? There would not be an instantaneous pass to your teammate with faith. Robotic trusts that Titanium will make a great play, and so he is going to immediately pass it to his teammate. That does not happen today. Nowadays, Lowell would juke here, juke there, maybe juke up towards Kolos, around in here. You know, there's tons of space. But no, Robotic opts to immediately pass the Titanium, and as you can see, I mean, Jekyll makes a great play, but as you can see, something good almost comes out of it, and the more that you do that, the more faith that you have in your teammates, stuff like that will happen. Okay, so getting back to the game here, Blitzerg just kind of using Nidus and push to get around serve. Robotic winning that one without even using his grab, really smart of him. I realized that the only way that Kolos could get the ball would be if I'm missing a lot here. Okay, Robotic with a fantastic grapple to save that goal. I don't know if it was going in, but it's a good goal, or a good grapple nonetheless. TK here winning possession from Titanium. Up to Jekyll. Good Nidus from myself, and a good little floater pass up to Kolos, giving him plenty of space. He's got 2 pushes. He should get this possession back. Yeah, he's probably going to get it up to Titanium, avoiding the Nidus, which is probably right around here. Good play. They're probably going to kick it, push him out of bounds. No. Huge scrum right here. Kolos almost coming out with it. Oh, Titanium does come out with it. No, Kaioken gets it back. Serve now. Trying to get around me, but he cannot. I'm on top of a Nidus and a wall. Oh, what a play from myself. Giving up to Kolos. He has some energy to waste. Probably going to push TK. Yes, great play from Kolos there. Realizing he can kick it forward to Titanium. Oh, Titanium missing the shot. Kicking it right to Kaioken, I think. Robotic winning possession from serve again. Up to myself. I outmeta a little too much here. That was a misplay from myself. Almost a good steal. But Jekyll comes away with that one down here on the sideline. Up to serve. Oh, serve misses it, pushing before he gets the ball. Another mistake from him. 4-4 game, 1 minute left. Who is going to come out on top? Kaioken with a Nidus and Jekyll with a wall. I have a Nidus down here. Where's Kaioken? He's going to ride to my Nidus. Am I going to score? No, up to Titanium. Titanium is going to score. That is 4-5. 40 seconds. Do we think the red team can win this game? I have hopes. Kaioken now coming out with his ball. Down to Jekyll. Really good. Hold on. That is also worth a rewind here. I think it was like 1905. I don't know. Well, that's a little too far, but a lot of queens today will go for the miracle grapple, and this is all you have to do. Pull your enemy out of the way, gain positioning, and just push him, because your push is OP, so that's all you have to do. Okay, TK here, he's going to get pushed after Titanium stuns. Titanium's not going to get this, Jekyll will get this, and he'll get positioning with a good turret, but a terrible pass up to TK. There was a breakaway, but that's pretty much GG right there. That was a pretty fantastic game. Super high level, lots of faith in teammates. All passes and pushes were solid. Bunch of flashy plays, lots of dribbling, lots of Niduses, lots of grapples, lots of walls. This is probably one of the best games I've seen in a while. I think I was MVP. Yeah, had like 3 goals. Personally, I would either give myself maybe Kolos. I mean, he had so many good pushes. Maybe Robotic. I don't know. I mean, I had 3 goals. Really 4, because I remember one I passed right to Titanium right in front of the net. So I really almost had all the goals. Lots of defensive stops. It's just a really good game all around. I didn't do too much analysis. I just kind of wanted to showcase this game, give respect to the players within it, and respect to the game. I mean, it's just such a good game. I think that's all I want to. Actually, no. I want to discuss one more thing. I wanted to talk about player development, I should say, and that, as you can see, this was long ago. But back then, back in this era, I don't know whatever it was a long time ago, but players had more respect for each other, and that they had more respect for their play, I should say, not as a person. I mean, I don't give a shit if you respect me as a person, but as a player, you can tell because even though a lot of times they might have known that there was a Nidus there, they respected that Nidus, and so they knew that the only way they'd get anywhere near out of their situation would be to rely on their teammates and pass their teammates and expect them to make a play. And that's the way pro games work. And I think most people don't know what pro games are. I mean, I think Jekyll does. I think Lowell's. I don't know about. I think Lowell has a few under his belt. These type of games are worth like 200 normal in-houses that we have in terms of experience. And they're super insightful. I recommend you watch this cast with sound on for funs and lulls and shits and giggles and just to listen to my voice or whatever the hell you do when you cast. And I suggest that you listen to it with sound off just to watch the game and analyze it yourself. Yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about. I'm going to go play some Zealot hockey. I hope you enjoyed this cast. So stay ballers and fuck the bitches and peace.